We have a very special treat for you this evening. Amid all the activities tonight, it's very important to remember why we do this. The Texas chapter alone of the Arthritis Foundation serves up over 4 million people who suffer from arthritis or related diseases. The number, of course, is staggering, but the Arthritis Foundation works very up close and personally for real people, people who come to the foundation wanting to take back control over their lives and reduce their pain from arthritis. You're about to meet one very, very special family. If you would put your hands together and please, once again, keep it quiet like you have so nicely. These brave young folks coming up here, brother and sister Will and Carmen Tellez, and their mother Jerry. Thank you.
Thank you. In a moment, you will meet two incredible kids. Of course, I may not be completely impartial. Will and Carmen never cease to amaze me with their strength and courage, their love for each other, and their determination to take back what arthritis has stolen from our lives. They are always ready and willing to do anything they can to increase awareness of juvenile arthritis and raise money for arthritis research. I see Will struggle daily with the pain and stress that has invaded his life, and Carmen constantly takes a back seat to her brother's needs. They rarely complain, even though the carefree life they had for so many years is now gone. I'm proud to introduce my kids, this year's Faces of Arthritis, Will and Carmen Tellez.
Good evening. I'm Will.
And I'm Carmen.
2 years ago, our life was pretty good. I played baseball, basketball, and football. Carmen was in choir, Carmen was in choir, student council, a cheerleader, then everything changed.
We all got sick and our mom and I got better, but Will didn't. He ended up in the hospital a few weeks later and he was in a wheelchair because he hurt so bad.
I couldn't walk or do anything, and sometimes I couldn't even get out of bed. It hurt so bad. I missed a lot of school. A couple months later, my chest started hurting, and I had got to go back to the hospital.
The second time he was in the hospital, I was really worried, especially when he was in the ICU. Before that, I didn't even know what the ICU was. It scared me that he had trouble breathing, and sometimes I wondered if he was going to die.
I don't really remember much about being in ICU. I just remember I was scared and it was hard to breathe. I had to start getting a shot every day that really hurts. I still have to get 8 shots a week.
I felt neglected because I couldn't spend as much time with my mom since she was at the hospital with my brother. I had to sleep in random places like at a friend's house. It was hard to think about school with all that going on.
I finally got better, but then my cheeks were all chubby from the steroids and my friends didn't even recognize me. It was hard to get caught up in school and I had to go to summer school.
I felt kind of embarrassed at school when I pushed Will to the wheelchair. I pushed Will in a wheelchair to the nurse's office. Everyone stared at me and kept asking questions and it made me sometimes want to cry. All of a sudden, I wasn't Carmen anymore. I was the girl whose brother had arthritis.
It was kind of cool when the Arthritis Foundation helped us go to national conferences in Houston and Philadelphia. Our mom, she learned a lot, and it was fun meeting other kids with arthritis. Last month, they had a conference at the Great Wolf Lodge, and that was really cool.
That is cool, but I would give it all up if he didn't have arthritis anymore. The good part was I finally met other kids that had a brother or sister with arthritis, and I didn't feel so alone anymore. Finally, nobody was saying, "Hey, aren't you the girl who has a brother with a disease?" That makes me bad because it's not a disease, it's an illness and it's not contagious.
Now I can play baseball again, but sometimes it really hurts. I can't play basketball or football anymore. My wrists and feet bother me a lot, and my knees are really swollen.
I hate that we can't do the same things we used to do, like play games or take the dog for walks or play outside. Either he's hurting too bad or we don't have enough time because of how much arthritis takes away.
It takes a long time for me to get ready for my shot every day because I know it's going to hurt. I know my mom gets really impatient with me sometimes, but I just can't help it. I wish there was some way to make it not hurt so much, but the medicine burns really bad.
People need to remember that arthritis affects the whole family, not just the person that has it. Sometimes he hurts at random times and right before we're going to do something, or he gets tired really fast and we have to stop whatever we're doing.
I missed a lot of school either because I just hurt too bad, or it just takes me longer to get well when I'm sick. It's hard to keep up in school. Plus, I don't like to not being able to see my friends.
My mom and I don't have as much time together because it takes forever for Will to get ready for his shot every day. Plus, she has to take him to the doctor all the time, which also takes time away from me.
We can't play the same as we used to. Like, we used to wrestle, but now it hurts too much to do that. Sometimes when we play it, Carmen accidentally gets too rough and hurts me.
I feel really bad about it, but that doesn't make him stop hurting. Sometimes his arthritis wears him down and he has to lay in bed when I want to do something with him.
I don't want to admit that I can't do whatever other kids do, and I want people to treat me the same as everyone else. If I didn't have this, I would have a lot more time to play, and my mom would have a lot more time to do it she does.
Sometimes he starts hurting and all of a sudden and we can't do what we thought we were going to do. I used to think that he was doing that to get attention or to get out doing chores, but now I know better. When we're shopping at a store and I'm buying something, he might ask me to hurry because he's hurting. I try my quickest, but it's usual for me to take forever to decide. Just ask my mom.
My hero is Josh Hamilton because he got sober and addicted to drugs and alcohol. And he never gave up, and he quit it, and he reminds me of I can't quit either. We all have to keep working to find a cure and better treatments that don't hurt so much.
I wish I was a grown-up now so I could try and help find a cure for arthritis. I hope by the time I'm an adult that they already have a cure for me, and maybe I can work on something else. If not, I at least want to try to find a better medicine that doesn't hurt so much, like being able to take pills instead of having to get a shot every day. Either way, we need more scientists working on this because even one kid with arthritis is too many. Please support the Arthritis Foundation so they can help kids like us. Thank you.
Keep your applause going. Thank you, guys. Thank you, two amazing souls. Back up here, so. Come on.